Aloha Kauai Bible Church and anyone else watching this announcement. Pastor Aaron here with you. You know, now that we are fully in the swing of our outdoor service, I wanted to take some time to talk about our vision and our strategy for our online presence and continuing in that vein. And so I want to start off by launching officially what we're calling our Kauai Bible Church Digital Campus. You can see the new graphic that Shannon put together for us. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be providing a digital campus every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Hawaii time. So depending on where in the world you're watching it, you're going to have to do the math yourself and figure out what time it is. But you also have to be careful because here in Hawaii, we don't change our clocks. So if you live in a state or in a country that does change their clocks, then you have to keep track of that as well. But every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Hawaii time, we're going to be putting up our digital campus service, and we're going to put it up on all of our platforms, on our church website, on our church app. We're going to put it on Facebook, YouTube, Roku, Vimeo, any platform we can think of to get the message far and wide. We're going to put it out there. Now at 1:30 p.m. sharp, it will stream as if it's live on Facebook. And on all the other platforms, it will just post and be available to watch anytime. And then even on Facebook, after the stream is over, it'll be available to watch anytime. So our services will always be online and ready to watch. So the question is, now that we're gathering in person again, why are we focusing so much effort on our digital campus? We never did online services before the pandemic. So why are we continuing to do them now? I just want to share a few thoughts with you. These are not in any order necessarily of importance, but these are just some thoughts that as a team, as we discussed our vision and as we discussed what God was doing, that these are the things that were on our heart. Why focus on the digital campus? First, because some people still can't gather in person, either because of their age or because they're immunocompromised or they're just not comfortable yet gathering in person during this pandemic. We want to continue to provide church and provide that place for them. The second reason is because COVID-19 might come back in the fall. We might experience more of it as travel is opening up. We might experience a resurgence in the fall, and we don't want to have to go back and start over from scratch with what we've been doing online. We want to be ready. We talk about as a church that we want to be fluid and ready to adapt in any circumstance. Also, because God clearly wanted us to learn this for a reason. And so we don't want to have to relearn this again in the future. We've learned a lot, and by learning, what I mean is we've made lots of mistakes, and with every mistake, God taught us something new. But we've learned a lot, and God wanted us to learn all this about putting services online for a reason, and so we're going to continue doing it. Because being online is breaking barriers that are keeping people away from church, whether those are geographical barriers or whether those are psychological barriers. If people have never gone to church before, they may not be comfortable gathering in the building. If people have heard horror stories about church and have bad pictures in their head of what it's like at church, they might be afraid of it, or they might just be scared to go to a new place where they don't know anybody. A digital campus, an online service, is going to provide for them a place where they can begin to engage with the church and break through all of those barriers that maybe they will then feel comfortable to connect with the church in person. Because with a digital campus, more people can hear the gospel. Because with a digital campus, more people can be invited into our community and into our discipleship process, and we can be more effective in fulfilling the mission of the church. Also, because with a digital campus, we can engage a generation and a culture that we're not reaching right now. There is a young generation that is not being reached by us just continuing to do church as normal. And because they are so well versed in online content and engaging in community and engaging in resources online, then that's going to be the best place to engage with them with the gospel and the best place to invite them into discipleship. And so we're going to use this as a way to reach a generation that we have not been reaching. All of this means that we're going to focus on a digital campus because we can make a greater impact for the kingdom of God. Because it means we can do more to fulfill who Kauai Bible Church was meant to be. Now, you might be asking, what's the significance of calling it a digital campus rather than just an online service? And the answer is because we want to focus on engagements and community and discipleship with our digital campus, just like we do with our in-person service. And so what that means is we're not just counting views. We're not just putting videos up on the internet so we can count how many people watch them. But just like we have our Omau campus, where we're having our outdoor services and people are gathering and connecting in community, we want our digital campus to also be a place where people can connect in community. And so through this digital campus, not only are we putting up our service every Sunday, we're going to be looking for new ways to engage people online, new ways to have conversations with people, new ways to create avenues to pray with people and minister to people and walk through discipleship with people. And maybe the last question you're asking today is, why post it at 1:30 p.m. rather than on Sunday morning when church would traditionally be posted? And I've got two answers to that. The first answer is people are going to be in different time zones anyways. They're going to be watching this from all over the world. So it doesn't really matter if we post it at a traditional time, because 1:30 here might be tomorrow somewhere else, or it might be later in the evening somewhere, or it might be earlier in the day somewhere. And so the traditional Sunday morning time doesn't really matter. But the other reason is this, is so that our pastors and our elders can connect with our digital campus. You see, on Sunday morning, our pastors and our elders are all at our Omau campus at our outdoor service. But if we're serious about our digital campus engaging people, then we need to put it at a time where our church staff, where our pastors and elders can actually engage with people and be a part of the service. And so that's why it's important to us that we're putting it on at 1:30 in the afternoon Hawaii time every Sunday. So I hope this helps you understand our heart and the direction that we're moving in building our digital presence and in being able to fulfill our mission of discipleship through launching a digital campus. If you're not able to gather with us in person, then be a part of our digital campus and continue to gather with us online. God bless you guys.